Problem 1 is f of x is equal to 3ex over x squared plus 7. First, we need to divide these two into u and v. U is 3ex, and the derivative of u is 3ex, which we see in pink and light pink. Now, v is x squared plus 7, and the derivative of v is 2x, which we see in dark green and light green. Now, on the right-hand side, we see the product rule, which means that u times v, the derivative of v, and the derivative of u times v are being added over v squared. Now, since we can only simplify 3x times 2x, everything else stays the same, which means that the final answer is 6ex plus 3ex times x squared plus 7 over x squared plus 7 squared. Problem number 2 is f of x is equal to e to the power of 2x times e to the power of 2x plus 7 to the power of 3. Again, we need to divide these into u and v. U is e to the power of 2x, and the derivative of u is 2e to the power of 2x. V is e to the power of 2x plus 7 to the power of 3. The derivative of v is found using the exponential rule, which we see on the screen, which gives us 6e to the power of 2x times e to the power of 2x plus 7 squared. Now we need to multiply these as we did before, which means u times v, the derivative of v, which gives us e to the power of 2x times 6e to the power of 2x times e to the power of 2x plus 7 squared, plus 2e to the power of 2x times e to the power of 2x plus 7 to the power of 3. Since we can only simplify e to the power of 2x and 6e to the power of 2x, everything else stays the same, which means our final answer is 6e to the power of 4x times e to the power of 2x plus 7 squared plus 2e to the power of 2x times e to the power of 2x plus 7 cubed. Problem number 3 is f of x is equal to e to the power of 5x logarithm of 2x plus 1 cubed. Again, we need to divide it into u and v. U is e to the power of 5x, and the derivative of u is 5e to the power of 5x. V is logarithm of 2x plus 1 cubed, and to find the derivative, we must use the logarithm rule, which means that we must find the derivative of what is inside the parentheses. In this case, it's 2. We then divide the derivative by what is already inside the parentheses and multiply it by the exponent, which leaves us with 6 over 2x plus 1. Again, we must multiply and add these, which means that it's 5e to the power of 5x times logarithm of 2x plus 1 cubed, plus e to the power of 5x times 6 over 2x plus 1. Since we can only combine e to the power of 5x plus 6 over 2x plus 1, the final answer is e to the power of 5x logarithm of 2x plus 1 cubed plus 6e to the power of 5x over 2x plus 1. Problem number 4 is logarithm of 3y plus 1 to the power of 2 over square root of y to the power of 2 plus 1. Because of the logarithm rule, we must divide these two into separate logarithms. Then we must perform the exponential rule, which means we must multiply the exponents by what is already inside the parentheses, which means that we are left with 2 to the times 3y plus 1 minus 1/2 because of the radical times y squared plus 1. Now we must do what we did in the past problem and find the derivative of what is already inside the parentheses, since these are logarithm problems. In the first case, the derivative of 3y plus 1 is 3, which means we must divide 3 by 3y plus 1. In the second case, the derivative is 2y, so we must divide 2y by y squared plus 1. Then we multiply these two by their exponents, which means we are left with 2 times 3 over 3y plus 1 minus 1/2 times 2y over y squared plus 1. Once we simplify these and multiply them, we are left with 6 over 3y plus 1 minus 4 over y squared plus 1.